Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into my channel, Coco Bosses. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 quick tips to starting your very first Airbnb. Tip number 1, furnishing. If you have old furniture like an old couch that you can upholster or steam clean, reuse that. Perhaps you've got a dinette set that you can stain in polyurethane. Use that. Do not go out and fill your home with brand new furnishing for your very first Airbnb. It makes no sense. Don't do it. Tip number 2, automate, automate, automate. Automate everything from your calendar to your responses to your guest book. If you're new to Airbnb, you might have a full-time job, you may be doing it for extra money. Automating just makes it a lot easier, and it kind of takes the stress off of being a host. So I highly recommend that you automate as much as you possibly can when first starting your very first Airbnb. It just really smooths things out for you. Tip number 3, pricing. Do not set your pricing on a whim. Your pricing is going to need a little bit of strategic thinking, a little bit of research. You want to kind of look at what are my amenities, what is the Airbnb around the corner charging. You want to look at those things when pricing. But whatever you do, do not set your pricing on a whim. That's something that you want to kind of tackle much sooner than later. Tip number 4, fear. Get over it. Nothing to it but to do it. If you have thought about starting an Airbnb, maybe you were like, hey, we've got this, mother-in-law suite downstairs. We could probably be making vacation money or college funds or just whatever money, right? Do it. In 2021, make it happen. Get over the fear. Go with it. Final and 5th tip is stocking. Make sure that you stock your Airbnb with everything that you can think of. Now, if your budget does not allow for you to do that, that's one thing. Make sure you've got the basics. The last thing you want is for to get a review, someone saying they didn't have any toilet paper. Right, you don't want that. So, like I have things all the way down to dental floss. But if you can't afford that, that's fine. But what I'm saying is make sure that you have everything that you can think of that a guest might need while on vacation. So there's my quick 5 tips to starting your first Airbnb. I want to ask that you hit the like button, the share button, and definitely subscribe because you do not want to miss any of my upcoming videos on how to become a super host, starting your first Airbnb, and maybe even some good stories about my Airbnb. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.